Hey Gemini, thank you for visiting my YouTube channel, H3O Tarot. My name is Ari. This is a general love reading for November 2019. I am given this reading on the eve of Halloween, now Halloween. So happy Halloween. It is the thinnest of the veils, so hopefully this is an accurate reading for you. Again, this is a November 2019 love reading for Gemini. I have pre-shuffled. I'm using Waterate Tarot, the Fountain Tarot, and I'm also clarifying and detailing with a mini Rider-Waite Tarot. Okay? So let's get started. Okay, Gemini, so for the current position, I'm doing this Celtic cross, by the way, and then I just kind of clarify up top of that. So your current position, we have the Ten of Swords. Crossing you, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Above you, we have the Eight of Swords upright. Below you, we have the High Priestess reversed. Recent past, we have the Eight of Wands reversed. Near future, Five of Wands. Your advice card is Ten of Pentacles reversed. How you're being seen, Knight of Cups. Hopes and fears, the Magician. And your outcome, Ten of Cups. Overall vibe of the reading, Three of Cups. Okay. Okay. All right, so before I clarify, I think I'm just going to go through this, what I see, and then I'll clarify afterwards. So right now, you're in not so good a shape. I'm not laughing at you, obviously. This has not been your first time being here, or anybody's really. But anyway, you have the Ten of Swords. You're feeling stabbed in the back. There's an ending, possibly due to a third-party relationship, okay? Or a certain toxicity going on, something involving an alcoholic, too much alcoholic, too much indulgence, okay? I'm seeing this as a third-party relationship that you are not admitting to, whether you're being the one cheated on or the one involved in the third party, okay? Crossing you is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So there was an offer that was retracted. Someone who did not commit and will not commit. Okay. When I was shuffling, and I do Reiki infused tarot, so I do Reiki on the tarot, and when I was shuffling, so I get insights and I go off of cards that had popped out during shuffling. And we had the Two of Cups reversed, and we also had the Fool reversed and Judgment reversed. So there is obviously an ending to a relationship or a disturbance, and there is a lack of clarity to what has happened, what is going on in terms of a third party. and a lack of taking a leap of faith. Something's not starting. Above you, you have the Eight of Swords. You're stuck. You know the truth. You know something's going on. You're not admitting it, but you know the truth. Below you, you have the High Priestess reversed. You're not listening to your intuition. This is pretty clear cut so far, okay? You're not using your intuition on the situation, but you can feel the pain. You might have been ghosted by someone recently. Or you might, it could have been an earth sign, okay? That's a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Okay. I'm getting a male energy on that. In the recent past, you have the Eight of Wands reversed. Something was being blocked. Something was not coming in. There were messages not coming in. Okay, you could have blocked somebody because you found out about a third party. Or someone was in a third party and had blocked the third party. Or had blocked you because they know that you had found out or you were coming up on the truth. Blocked you because you were wanting a commitment and they were not going to deliver. So they took the cowardly way and blocked you. You were wondering why you were blocked. You were wondering why you had been ghosted, but you know why you have been ghosted. It's because of a third-party situation. In the near future, there's going to be some quarreling. There's going to be arguing. And your advice is not... Hold on one second. Your advice is the King of Wands reverse. Your advice is that this person is not going to commit to you. This person might have promised you things, especially physical things, monetary things, stability, that he never was going to follow through on. Okay? Or I'm getting strong earth sign energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the King of Pentacles reversed. Strong earth sign. Okay? How you're being seen as the Knight of Cups. So you could be being seen as someone emotionally offering love. You're being seen as someone offering love. You are being seen as someone who was offering your cup to somebody. And it had I have to clarify this because this is kind of a polarized thing. On this side, we have you offering your cup and the outcome being the Ten of Cups. Okay? So that could, just as it sits like this, sometimes the Ten of Cups isn't substantial. Sometimes the Ten of Cups is a card of energy of putting on the face of happiness, wanting the whole happy family and everything just because or wanted it to appear that way. Okay, Ten of Cups could be, the everything emotional, the outcome of positive emotion, a family, a relationship, but it's also a 10, so it's the ending as well. So that's why it also has the connotation and the meaning of being too optimistic. Okay. You were being too optimistic in this relationship. So optimistic that you were not seeing the signs. You were not digging. And if you were digging and you had been honest with the signs that you were seeing and feeling about this person, about this earth sign, this very masculine, deceptive energy, who had not committed, who could have ghosted you. If you are a masculine watching this, a masculine Gemini, okay, and masculine energies, could be male or female. I just go by masculine and feminine, okay? You did not want to take a leap of faith with somebody, all right, because of past hurt, okay, because you were too stuck in the past. You had blocked yourself. And in the near future, and in it had caused you not to want to commit. Okay, this is for the male Gemini, or I just said I don't do male, female, masculine Gemini energy. And your obstacle was to not fall into the trappings of being non-committal. Okay? And if you are the masculine Gemini, it is showing that you're going to have some inner struggle going on in the near future regarding a certain love offer. And that if you were to extend this love offer, you would get what you wanted. And it would turn out better than what you think it would. But it might be in the realm of fantasy. You might not be stable enough to start something new. Okay? For the feminine Gemini, you need to be wary of not being honest and trusting your intuition on a situation. And with the Knight of Cups for being seen, I don't know if that's so much you, but someone possibly offering you a cup of love, offering you love, extending love to you. That might have worked in the past, but its advice is to show you that they are not going to commit. And even though they say they might, or give you the feeling that they might, it's going to be an illusion. But it's showing that you might be okay with it being an illusion, just as long as there's no pain involved. And to get out of this Ten of Swords, no one wants to feel the Ten of Swords. No one wants to feel that pain. And sometimes we'll tell ourselves or take the crumbs of something just to not feel the pain. We'd rather believe a lie. Okay. So there's one side of the story. So now I'm going to clarify. Sometimes it's the same people that it resonates with, but when you clarify, sometimes it's just a whole different story, or it takes out a whole new meaning. Okay, so we're going to clarify this. So we're going to clarify the Ten of Swords as your current position. I'm using the Fountain Tarot for this. Excuse me. Ten of Swords is clarified, strength reversed. You feel defeated. You don't feel you're strong enough to take on this pain, this knowingness that you are consciously denying. You don't want to be strong enough to realize that you are in the Ten of Swords, almost, it seems like. You don't want to admit that you're being stabbed in the back. Okay? You would rather put on the face of happiness, but I don't see that you're going to do that, especially with the Five of Wands in the near future. Your hopes and fears is the Magician. So your hope is that you're going to be able to manifest this love. Okay? Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, which is crossing you. Reverse. We have the World reversed. You're not closing something out. You're not realizing that this person is not going to commit. You're not letting a cycle end. You're not open to admitting the truth to allow closure and a cycle to end on somebody who is hurting you, has hurt you, who is in a third-party situation. I don't feel, usually I'll go both sides and say, if you were the one who cheated, but in this instance, I don't think you are. I think you're just in denial that this is happening. We're going to clarify the Eight of Swords. The Hermit. You're not speaking up. You would rather go in on yourself. At the bottom, we have the Page of Cups to clarify this Hermit. You're in a mode, you're mulling things over. You're going inward to seek the truth. You're going inward to be honest about yourself. It's saying you know the truth, but you have to go through these motions to get you out of this Eight of Swords. You want to be for sure. Okay? Because you don't want to make a decision off of false presumptions. But if you are intuitively feeling this happen, or if someone has ghosted you, or you just know intuitively that something is being blocked, some type of information is being blocked from you about a third party. You're not listening to your intuition. I just keep getting that over and over. You're not listening to your intuition about this. You know the truth. You know the truth. You don't think you can handle the truth, basically, is what's going on. You don't want to deal with the Ten of Swords. Although you are dealing with it because you're in it. Like it's already started. It could be in the middle of it, of the Ten of Swords. Okay? We're going to clarify the High Priestess reverse, which we know is not listening to your intuition. Could also mean truths coming to the forefront that were once hidden. Ooh, that popped up. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. I bumped the table and it... Let me fix this real quick. Okay. Sorry about that. I knew that would happen for some reason. But anyway, Six of Cups reversed, coupled with the High Priestess reverse. You're not willing to look at your intuition and what you know, because you don't want to go away from the situation. You don't want to leave this person. You don't want to know the truth. You are not ready to heal. You're not wanting to heal from this betrayal, from this third party. You're not wanting to speak up on it. You know what's going on, but you're not speaking up on it because you don't want to feel this Ten of Swords that you are ultimately already feeling. Okay? This is what I'm kind of wanting to know more than anything, is what this Eight of Wands, or what is this information that is being blocked coming through, that was blocked coming through in the past. King of Swords. That's a Gemini, you, Aquarius, or a Libra energy. Okay, it's upright. I'm getting a feeling that you might have had I've got to clarify that again. Let's see what else. Let me clarify it with one. Clarify the King of Swords, please. Justice reversed. King of Wands. Okay. So some of you might be dealing with a fire sign. Who could have possibly been? And justice reversed, meaning there was an injustice. There's information not getting to you about an injustice that was being done to you. You might have had a fire sign blocking this. the person who was non-committal might have been, if it was a masculine energy that was non-committal and was in a third party, could have been in a third party with another masculine energy. That's possible. Whoever it was that was blocking the information was doing it obviously purposefully. And I'm also getting that the information might have came in, but you chose to not believe it. Okay? It might have been a fire sign who had relayed this information about the third party to you, a fire sign male. Okay? It might be a fire sign male who wants to be with you or likes you and knows that you're in a toxic relationship. But you kind of were stern and stubborn about it, but intuitively knew they were right. So you might have been you might have been the one to have made the Eight of Wands reversed. You blocked out the truth coming toward you, or that head came towards you in the past. The information that was presented to you. But deep down, you know that it was the truth. Whatever injustice was done to you. Involving an air sign and a fire sign. Could have been intertwined in either way. Or now I'm getting this energy that if you were the one who had cheated, that it was with a fire sign. Okay, and you intentionally try to keep this hidden. Partner could have found out, caused a separation. If you were the one who had cheated or involved in a third party situation, what was once offered to you by this earth sign had been retracted, and therefore is going to cause upheaval in the near future. In which you are then going to offer your cup of love. Let's see. Sorry if I'm confusing you. It's pretty tricky energy here. I mean, it's outright pretty basic and pretty straightforward, but there's some type of something is being held back. Some information is being held back that is keeping you in this Eight of Swords. Okay? You know there's information being held back. You're not speaking up about it. Clarify the Five of Wands. The Moon reversed. So, the truth will be revealed in the near future, which is going to cause this argument. It's going to cause arguments. It's going to cause it's basically going to cause some type of upheaval, okay? We're going to clarify the King of Pentacles reverse, but I'm guessing with the King of Pentacles reverse as your advice, you're not going to get the full truth, okay? They're not going to admit to it, okay? Or some information is going to come out regarding the third party situation in you, which is going to cause this earth sign to decline, stability decline whatever offer they had, or however they felt about you. Okay, obviously. Yeah. Clarifying the King of Pentacles reverse. We have the Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, so I think the tarot is giving up the information. So this information that was blocked is that there was an involvement with a fire sign, a third party involving a fire sign. There was an injustice done towards you. The King of Wands was in a third party relationship with another fire sign, Queen of Wands reverse. This fire sign knew about you. And that's why she's in the reverse, okay? And that's why we have the King of Wands and the King of Swords with the information that was blocked. She knew about you. It was by both of them being hidden from you. It was sneaky. She knew about you and they were sneaking behind your back. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, clarifying Knight of Cups, how you're being seen. But there's something about this that's not sitting right. We'll see. Hold on, let's see. Clarify Knight of Cups. Okay. The Chariot reversed. So possibly like you're being seen as someone who has stopped the offer. Usually Knight of Cups, I don't really get that, but because he's kind of like at a river's edge here, and with the cup out like that, at a standstill, okay? With the Chariot reverse, yeah, meaning that it didn't come up, like there was not, you're being seen as someone who you don't want to, after all this comes out, you're not going to want to show up. You're not going to want to have movement. You're going to be stalled out, okay? You're going to retract your love offer, but at the same time want to give it. You want to almost show that you're okay with the situation. Well, not okay, but that you're able to forgive this situation. But deep down, you don't want to. And your hope is that you can kind of convince yourself and things will kind of fall into place and you can manifest a new beginning